got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA.
The New Orleans Saints coming in at 0-2 against the Carolina Panthers 2-0. Although Carolina is 2-0, that doesn't tell the real story. They played the 0-2 49ers and the 0-2 Browns. Cam Newton hasn't been great. He left the game yesterday with an injury although he made it back. New Orleans is desperate for a win, and I think the Saints pulled this one off in an upset. Atlanta 2-0 at Detroit 1-0. Obviously, we haven't seen the Monday night game yet, but I'll even put them at 2-0. You want me to put them at 2? I'll put them at 2-0. Atlanta is making everyone eat their words on the so-called Super Bowl slump. They have not slumped in the slightest. The 34-23 win over Green Bay, as I said, wasn't as close as the score showed. Their defense played well. Their offense was as high-powered as the best in the league. Detroit has the Giants tonight. I think they win that game to move on to 2-0, but Atlanta hands them their first loss. Houston 1-1 at New England 1-1 as well. Houston has struggled to score points. Watson has shown flashes of somewhat of a good quarterback. I think he'll be a very good quarterback, but I don't think that they'll have enough to beat Tom Brady and the Patriots. Even though Houston's defense is one of the top in the league, Brady will give the Pats just enough to move to 2-1. The Giants 0-1 at Philadelphia 1-1. As I said, I think that the Lions will beat the Giants, so I'll put the Giants at 0-2 right now. Giants look very bad against the Cowboys week 1. We'll see what they do in week 2 against Detroit. And if the way the Cowboys played against Denver is any indication of how bad the Giants are, it's not going to look good. Carson Wentz has looked very good in his first 2 games. I think they win this one in a close game affair. Seattle 1-1 at Tennessee 1-1. Seattle has a terrible offensive line and have struggled against defenses that they shouldn't be struggling against. Tennessee is a different story. They have one of the best, if not the best, offensive line. And I've always said Seattle is a totally different team away. I think Tennessee wins this one. Yes, upset. Cincinnati 0-2 at Green Bay 1-1. Cincinnati has looked very bad. Haven't scored a touchdown yet in the first 2 games, both of which were played at home, as I said before. I say they continue this trend and get blown out in Green Bay. Kansas City 2-0. Chargers 1-1. As I said, Kansas City can be looked at as the best team in the NFL right now. AFC West looks to be the best division in the league. This game will be played in a Little League stadium, and Kansas City will show 25,000 fans live that they are a pretty damn good team. Kansas City wins this game. Monday Night Football, Dallas 1-1 at Arizona 1-1. Dallas needs a great comeback game in this one. Arizona has struggled thus far, especially on offense, and missing David Johnson is huge. Arizona went to OT against a very bad Indianapolis team. I believe the Cowboys win this one, and Zeke has a huge game, but he needs to have a huge game, really. But I feel like he'll have a huge game.